here at the first day of the Mobile World Congress show in Las Vegas. I am Mariam, Sorond, the CEO of NextNav, and I'm here with my friend and partner, Chika of MetCom. We're super excited to be talking to you about a topic that is actually nation critical, life critical, and business critical. And I am going to hand it over to Chika to introduce himself.
Oh, thank you very much. And my name is Yoshioki Chika, CEO of the MetCom, as a licensee of the NextNav technology in Japan. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way here from Japan to talk about this important topic. And MetCom's been a NextNav partner for 6 years. So we really appreciate you coming over here. Let's first talk about the problem statement. It's a problem statement that impacts our lives, our economy, and our public safety. GPS is an amazing technology invented here in the US, and it is serving 4 billion users, more than 4 billion users worldwide. It's not only used for navigation purposes and everyday use that we're used to, but it's also in our critical infrastructure. It's in our water supply, power grids, emergency responders, financial transactions, transportation, data centers, so a lot of things that touch our telecom world. GPS is providing positioning and timing to it. It also has a significant economic impact. In the US, we've talked about the fact that if you lose GPS for 1 day, it's $1.6 billion impact to the economy. And GPS is a single point of failure. As a wonderful technology as it is, but it also needs backups and complements. And this is what NextNav is trying to accomplish. We're trying to provide a terrestrial level backup and complement to GPS that is actually using the 5G airwaves and the 5G technology and standards-based 5G to accomplish this mission. Now, why is GPS vulnerable? One of the things is it's satellite-based, right? Satellites, you've got amazing technology. By the time those signals get to Earth, they're a bit weaker. So, one, you do have problems in urban canyons and indoors, but also it's very susceptible to spoofing and jamming. Unintentional jamming occurs a lot, and also intentional jamming for what we're seeing overseas in the Middle East and also the Russia-Ukraine war. It is impacting globally. Tell me more about how this impacts Japan.
Well, as you said, the GPS is very critical infrastructure for the navigation, timing, positioning. And in Japan especially, we have the neighborhood China. The Chinese president already declared that they're going to invade acquiring Taiwanese in 2027, which is in 2 years coming up. So we're in danger. So that's the another aspect of the problem statement in Japan,
which is extremely important and concerning, which is why I think that coming together and solving this problem and having partnerships is really important. But let's talk about our solutions a little bit and what you're going to be seeing here today. And we invite everyone to come over to the NextNav booth and having our folks demonstrate to you what we're showing. The first part of what we're showing is something that is life-critical location services. It is for public safety. NextNav works together very closely with FirstNet and the public safety community to provide 3D visualization. And we have a demo that shows this real time on how we solve the 3D visualization problem and emergency responders and first responders, how they actually use that. Tell me a little bit more about what we're going to see from MetCom demo.
So actually we do some POC with the Japanese first responders, but also we are now focusing on the make the big 2D big data into the 3D visions. So we are partnering with a big data company in Japan, and they are partnering with us and try to see the 3D visualization in the urban city, focusing on how the human flow in the urban area is going on. And also we are looking for opportunities to show the network performance of the cellular network operators. This is the 3D network quality in the world. This is how human flow looks like in downtown Tokyo.
That's amazing. It's amazing. So I know that both you and us are on a journey in our company to get this to the finish line. Tell me more about where you are in the journey with the Japanese government and the spectrum.
Well, our relations starting whenever I was the seconded from the SoftBank to the spring 2015 to 18. My job was researching all the new technologies and bringing it into our network. So I found the NextNav at that time and see the opportunity and the importance of the system. So whenever I come back to Tokyo on the 18th, then I started to acquiring spectrum in Japan. It takes 6 years for now. It's almost, getting a spectrum because the government, Japanese government, officially announced to allocate the spectrum for the next technology in Japan. It's coming up probably Q2 next year.
Wow, that's amazing. I really, really applaud your government for understanding the issue and moving so fast. Similarly, here in the U.S., NextNav filed for a petition to our Federal Communications Commissions, and our chairman of the FCC, Brendan Carr, has been moving extraordinarily fast on this issue, realizing the importance and significance of PNT, positioning, navigation, and timing, as a national security concern. And he's opened this up to the industry to comment. And we find it really exciting that this FCC proceeding is going this way to bring everybody out, because it really does take a whole ecosystem, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, to bring this together. We are actually using 900 megahertz spectrum in the United States. NextNav has the licenses for 900 megahertz spectrum. We've asked for tweaks and updates to this, and we look forward to working with the FCC, with all the federal governments, with the NTIA, and all the different agencies to actually solve this problem together. And this is the key aspect. This problem needs everyone to come together, not only from an international perspective, but also from an industry perspective, because as our Department of Transportation in the United States has called this complementary PNT program, they refer to it as a system of systems, which is very true. Not one single entity or two single entities can solve this problem. It really needs a system that considers satellite as backup and complements. It also considers terrestrial. It considers multiple different terrestrial technologies. We bring one part of the solution, and we look forward to working with the industry to the other parts, whether it's terrestrial or satellite-based. And this ecosystem, I think, is pretty amazing, because for us, it's riding also on 5G, which is why we say you solve a national security problem, but you make sure it's future-proof. How are we making this future-proof? 5G is going to evolve to 6G, 7G, all the great things as we're talking about the future evolution. And actually, this terrestrial component, providing PNT, is going to grow with that evolution. That's why I love using the 5G ecosystem to actually solve this nation-critical, business-critical, and life-critical problem. Tell me more about what your view of the partnership ecosystem is.
Yeah, so right on the big ecosystem like a 3GPP is very important. Then also, talking about the ecosystems. So we're not solving everything. So together with satellite, together with the in-building system, that's very important. So it looks like the telecommunication system, starting from the terrestrial cellular network, and with Wi-Fi, and now the satellite. So we do need everything. So as the positioning navigation is the same thing. So we started from the satellite, and now we have an indoor system. We don't have any terrestrial system. So we do need everything. That's where we're doing, right? That's it's very important to grow the ecosystems.
Exactly. Yesterday, when we were talking, you talked about the broadcasters even.
Yeah. Broadcast is the same thing. Starting from terrestrial broadcast and satellite and some cable indoors. So wireless system needs everything, indoor, terrestrial, and the satellites.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Thank you again for coming from Japan. Any closing thoughts?
Well, I'm very eager that you doing the U.S. government movement, and also be very excited that Japanese government will assign a spectrum to the NextNav system next year. So let's go together and the growing the ecosystem together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again from coming all the way from Japan to talk about this. We invite the industry, we invite partners, we invite people who disagree with us actually to come and talk to us and partner with us. This is an important problem to solve together. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.